Howdy!
Howdy!
Howdy! Howdy! Howdy!
Howdy! Assalamu alaikum.
Qatar Foundation realizes the needs of well-trained engineers in this country. So we looked for a partnership with a world-class university, and we partnered with Texas A&M in developing an engineering program that can teach students in this great country.
Texas A&M University at Qatar is a very unique experiment. It's something that's never been done before in the history of Texas A&M, and I would dare say it probably never has been done in the history of higher education anywhere.
I know that Texas A&M University in College Station offers one of the best engineering programs in the world. So it's not only a degree in engineering, you're going to be getting a degree of engineering from Texas A&M, which makes a whole difference.
Having a degree that says Texas A&M is very important and will open a lot of doors for you.
When I got accepted at Texas A&M, it was more like winning a jackpot.
Our degrees that we are offering here will have the same standards and the same rigor that we have in College Station. When our students graduate, they'll be prepared to practice engineering throughout the world in any culture, any company, any place.
Texas A&M was a blessing for me because it was right at my doorstep. That's why I chose Texas A&M. A great education right where I am.
Why should I travel outside, you know, and one of the best universities here in my country, my home?
Here in Qatar, I mean, this is the energy capital of the world. I mean, this is right in the middle of where everything's happening.
Texas A&M University at Qatar is a very special place. We have students from over 20 countries. It's a very interesting mix of students, a very rich mix.
Now the world is becoming more and more a small village. Companies are looking to hire the best of the best. So the sooner we get acquainted with people from different cultures, the better.
Culture diversity is interesting here. It makes you realize that everyone's the same.
I mean, it really is like a big family. I was very impressed with how many people came up to me and they wanted to, you know, shake my hand and say hello.
I enjoy teaching at Texas A&M. There are all kinds of nationalities in my classroom. They bring so many different experiences to the classroom. It's just a lot of fun. Like I say, every day is a lot of fun.
The professors here are very understanding of the culture and the way students think.
It amazes me how you can treat a professor as a friend, where you can talk about your problems, academic problems, in order to make sure that you succeed in your courses and become a good Aggie engineer.
It's an amazing place for our students and our faculty to engage in state-of-the-art research.
The new building is any engineer's dream. The newest, latest 5-axis CNC machines, rapid prototyping machines, the types of things that engineers would normally drool over.
They have access to every tool and toy that's imaginable in the field of research.
Our engineering course is amazing. We did great projects. Our current one is we're working on programming a robot that will do certain jobs. We will have a race between students. I'm sure I will win the race.
I like to get the students out and show them what equipment really looks like. The little squares we draw on the blackboard are actually quite large pieces of equipment that make noise and give them a much different experience and a link to what they're learning in class.
Internship is very important for engineering students because they give you an overview about what you will do in the future. RasGas as a company tries to support TAMUQ as a teaching institute in research and develop their students in the oil and gas field. We have the education in TAMUQ and we have the experience in RasGas, so you have everything you need to be a professional engineer.
An engineer has to be a complete package, and this is what Texas A&M Qatar does to you.
Being in engineering school, one would say, why are we studying political science? Why are we studying art? Why are we doing history?
Taking a history class or a political science class will broaden our knowledge, not only about our country, but even about other countries.
This college isn't about just creating engineers. It's about making us the people that lead the next generation.
Our school sees the potential in all of us.
Texas A&M University at Qatar prepares you to be a leader.
It's an interesting question to think about whether a student makes the university or the university makes the student. My belief is it takes both to have a success.
If I had the chance to describe Texas A&M in one word, I would say it's the essence of leadership.
I'd say challenge.
Life. Passion. Studying. Future.
Career.
Optimism.
Home.
Responsibility.
Family.
It's one body. We're all students, faculty, and staff. We all care about each other. The success of this place is the success of ourselves.
When you graduate from Texas A&M, you're not supposed to be an engineer. You're supposed to be an Aggie engineer. You have to go one step further.
Texas A&M at Qatar, we put first education. However, this doesn't mean that there's no student life.
I think it's a great place to live. It's pretty amazing how much there actually is to do. And because of the cultural diversity here, there's, a tremendous pool of people to interact with. It's an opportunity to experience their culture.
The Qataris are very welcoming, they're very friendly, and they'll make you feel at home.
In Qatar, we are very proud on having a close relation with our families and close ties to our relatives. The vision for Education City is to serve a whole community in education, research, and community development. It is a great advantage that the students can learn in their home country around their families and friends. Qatar Foundation realizes that the natural resources of the country, it's people.
When I was a little kid, I always dreamed about becoming an engineer.
Texas A&M is my path to success, my path to the international career that I have always dreamed of, my path to becoming an independent woman.
Texas A&M is the way to my future.
Hopefully it will be the best for my future and my country's future.
My experience at Texas A&M at Qatar is a very critical part of my life that's preparing me for a very bright future.
I'm honored to have to be blessed with the privilege to come over here and study.
I'm having fun in Texas A&M, and that's amazing.
Being at Texas A&M is one of the magnificent periods in my life.
Texas A&M University has been known for its long-living traditions. However, it doesn't mean that it shatters the traditions of this country. We're a small campus, so we get the traditions of A&M, and we still contribute, each one of us, not only from the Qatari traditions, but the traditions of each person's background.
For me, being an Aggie is a lifestyle. It doesn't stop at university. It's where you work, where you live, your everyday life.
I'm not an Aggie, but I have to tell you that we share a lot of the values here in Qatar with what Aggie stands for.
One family, worldwide.
Being an Aggie, it's that connection, that bond you have with someone else, someone you don't know, but you know that you both went to the same school. It's how you recognize that someone from far in an airport and say howdy, hi, and talk about your school and your experiences and reminisce about, the good old days.
I feel anywhere at any time, I'm gonna pop into someone and see their Aggie ring and say howdy, and they're gonna say howdy back.
The Aggie spirit is what keeps us going here in this university.
I'll call it magic. If you go to, let's say, a football game, instead of cheering for your team, you will roar for your team for them to win. It inspires you. That's what the whole Aggie spirit is about.
Once an Aggie, always an Aggie.
Always an Aggie, forever an Aggie.
It's great to have a touch of Texas in Qatar.
I am an Aggie and I'm proud to be one.
Of course I'm an Aggie.
Of course I am an Aggie, I'm a proud one.
I am so proud of my ring.
I am proud to be a Qatari Aggie.
So this now means everything to me.